I think the last 3 years have, um, created a trajectory for us that we're just peaking going into this year. I think our senior class, starting the year after COVID, and really building from a very inexperienced squad into 4 years later a very experienced squad, is going to make all the difference in our confidence and our ability to win big points, finish sets, win big matches. And so we had a great year in 2022, fell just short of achieving our goal of making the tournament. Last year, similar record, some really great results, and achieved that goal of making the tournament. And I think this year we're focused on, how do we play great volleyball every week against great teams and put ourselves in a position to be considered at the end. I think losing our first All-American, Jennifer Ungo, in the middle, people will think that we're not going to be as strong in those positions. And I think they'll be very surprised to see how strong we are and how our three returning middle blockers are really effective, both blocking and terminating balls. So Lily Crouch, as a senior, has really come into her own. She's really worked very hard between last season and this to really elevate her game, playing at a really high level. Kaya Levy, who ended up starting mid-season last year and playing really, really well down the stretch for us, comes back, just one more year experience, playing really well. And then Amanda Ungo, who started her freshman year and then missed a lot of last season, is back and is healthy and is a really dynamic presence. So the three of them, as kind of this three-headed monster for us in the middle, are going to be very impactful on the court. Our pin attackers are very, very deep and very experienced. We return on the outside, Rhea and Emily from last year. They're both very solid 6 rotation players. They pass well, they serve well, they defend well, and they have a really nice array of shots on the outside and can mix up power and finesse. So one more year of experience for both of them. I think they have come back very strong. And then we have another 4 outside hitters behind them, and they're challenging every day. They're working hard in practice, really improving, and so provide incredible depth for us in that position that we haven't seen in a long time. On the right side, we have Callie Wall returning, who had a real breakout year last year, especially at the end of the season down the stretch. She was hitting and blocking at incredibly high level, and so she's returned with a lot of confidence. And then we have another 4 right sides who are also challenging to get on the court in that position. So our pin attacking has probably never been as deep and strong as it is this year. And then the challenge for them is to be able to play those other pieces of the position. So the serve receive piece, the defensive piece, the blocking piece, in addition to the attacking. And so we'll be working on that and to continue to improve that over the course of the season. Carly Scott returns in her 3rd year playing for us, has played different roles every single season, will continue to probably play different roles for us. She's one of the most versatile athletes we've ever had in the program. Very consistent, very skilled all around, a great leader for us, very composed, makes people feel good about their play. So we're going to lean heavily on her in terms of directing our offense. We also have 2 incoming players in that position, so Avery and Alina, who are very talented young players who will be able to impact us over the course of the season in that position. And so we're excited to have 3 really talented people that can really run a great offense for us in practice. We have 5 defensive players on the team this year, 4 returning and 1 incoming player, and they're all working extremely hard, pushing themselves to play at the highest level, really focused on serve receive and our ball control and putting the ball in system so that we can run the offense that we have the hitters to be able to execute. And so they're really challenging for different places in our rotation. And I think we're going to have a really, really strong and deep group that will be able to impact our team over the course of the season. Our biggest strength is really our experience and this veteran group that's hungry to finish a career or come close to finishing a career in terms of our juniors with one more year as strong as they can. I mean, their trajectory has been like really straight up in the last 3 years. And so to finish on top, I think it's a very motivated group, feeling a lot of urgency. And I think that the rest of the group will just kind of follow that lead. And it's really exciting. And our team's going to look really different in a year. But right now, we're enjoying and appreciating the time that we've spent over 3 years to build to this point and seeing what we can realize in the next 3 months.